Alright guys, hopefully you liked that awesome introduction. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Digibyte to BTC. We're also going to be looking at the Litecoin price. That's pretty much the main focus for today. Litecoin is rocketing, boosting Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we're going to talk about why that is. If any of that sounds interesting to you guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content, and let's jump into today's episode. What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. Before we jump into today's episode doing the technical analysis and current events, I got a package. It was express delivery. As you guys hopefully can see, it says awesomeness inside. I don't know if that's too close. Is it? Alright, so awesomeness inside. I did give you guys a little spoiler as to what I was getting in previous videos, but for those of you who are new to the channel, we've discussed that I was getting a new camera because the one that I have is more or less for photography and not really for videography, which is what the channel is mainly about. So this is going to make things so much easier. I could not have done it without you guys, so I do appreciate that, but without further ado, let's unbox this thing. And you know, it'll be the first time I'm unboxing it too, so hopefully everything is correct. Alrighty. So yeah, this is beautiful. I'll explain everything that I got in a second. That's all that came in the box, as you guys can see right here. Alright, you can see nothing inside. That's the rest. Close the knife. So basically what I ordered is currently what you're seeing this video with right now is through a Sony A6000. Camera came out in like 2015 or 2014, so it's about 5 years old. So it's pretty darn old. Decided to upgrade. This just came out 4 or 5 days ago. It is the Sony A6400, made for vloggers and videographers for YouTube. Sony listened to us and they put out this content. It's pretty awesome. Now this is not the base model. This is the highest model you can get. It's currently around $1,400 after tax. That's $1,400 USD for all those who are international. It's pretty awesome. It comes with an 18 by 135 millimeter lens. That is the kit set. It's not an extra lens, so it is a Sony kit. You can see that's the front. Pretty awesome. And now let's open it up and check it out. Now there are some reasons why I did purchase this. I didn't just go on a random buying spree because it's tax season. That's not why I did it. I did it because the camera that I currently use, it doesn't support 4K, that's one. It has a shutoff time so it doesn't overheat, which is about 17 minutes. Sony says it's 29 minutes. It's currently only 17 minutes for me. So for those of you who are diehard Crypto TV fans, you'll notice that in some of the videos towards the end, we see it shut off and I put in a different video of my face through my webcam. So that is another issue with it, a con. And then another really big issue was the fact that it does not have a flip-up screen. So I don't know if I'm in frame or not. That's a huge issue too. Also, this new camera has unlimited recording time. I think it's the world's fastest autofocus. So all in all, it's pretty freaking awesome. I guess I'll show you guys the lens first. See, I don't even know what that thing's for. I believe it's for shadows. But it's ice cold. It's about like 12 degrees Fahrenheit here. This is the 18 by 135 millimeter lens. Brand new. It's not going to focus. Oh, there we go. Okay. Brand new 18 by 135. What is this called again, Jerry?
It's a lens hood.
A lens hood.
I think.
Cool. Next, we have the actual body of the camera. Very similar to my A6000, but it's just brand new. This is 2019, about 5 days old. Actually, it's a lot different than my A6000. It's a lot thicker. Very similar in shape, but it's a lot meatier to it. So very interesting. And the biggest perk is the way the camera comes out here, as you can see, and then flips up, which is awesome. And this is going to make these videos so much better for you guys, especially in 4K. But that's pretty much going to be it. I'll show you the rest of the stuff inside, and then I'll film today's video. So you can see it comes with the strap for the bands. It came with 2 batteries. Oh no, it came with a wall charger and a battery, and then the eye hood, I believe it's called, I'm not even sure. And then the charger for it. But that's pretty much all that comes in the box. I have the instructions too, and yeah.
Okay.
I guess I will see you guys in the next segment, and we'll get into today's episode. Peace. All right, now we can cut it. So guys, obviously you can tell by the introduction I did get this new A6400 camera. I absolutely love it. I am currently recording with this. Previously it was with the A6000, now it's the A6400. It is so amazing. I can adjust the exposure, the ISO. I can see myself, auto adjustment, autofocus on my face. Even if I move close, it autofocuses. It is pretty awesome all in all. I have no complaints towards it. I have the flip-up screen now, so I can actually see myself in frame. Absolutely insane. I am recording with the my Yeti microphone, but I will be making vlogs now, better vlogs with this camera, and I will be getting an attachable microphone like a Rode mic to help with that. But all in all, it's probably my favorite camera so far. It's brand new, probably like 3 or 4 days old. But otherwise, moving on to today's episode, as you guys can see, the market cap is at 132.8 billion, 24-hour volume is 31.4, and Bitcoin dominance is 51.7%. Now, what I have to say about this is we're seeing market cap up, obviously, we're seeing 24-hour volume up, and we're seeing Bitcoin dominance drop. So alts are definitely taking in charge this today, and then we see the volume, which is surging, and with the higher market cap, it's an indication money is moving into exchanges, pumping alts much higher. As I said, and you saw in the title, we're going to be discussing why Litecoin is booming. You can see Litecoin is up 4.5 at $55. Absolutely insane in terms of price. Out of the top 10 cryptos, only 2 seem to be down. Stellar and Tron, Tether staying fairly same at being that stable coin at $1.01. Bitcoin at $3,900, going to be retesting the $4,000 barrier soon. Litecoin 55. Just all in all, a beautiful market. Most of the coins are up, doing quite a bit of pump to the upside. You can see some coins are down in red, but it's really not down by much, except for Electronium. Most are only down by 1% or 2%. That's about it. But moving now on to the articles. Before we jump into that, guys, if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet signed up for the ABRA exchange, it's the second link in the description. They're doing a huge promotion right now. If you sign up and only deposit $5 of USD with a bank account, they will send you $25 of free Bitcoin. It is that simple. We've had over 100 people already do this and get their free $25. If you don't want it, all you have to do is put it right back into your bank after you receive it, and that's pretty much it. So definitely take advantage of that. It does help support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump into the article for today. So as you guys can see, Litecoin is rocketing, boosting Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hopefully you guys noticed that. I do have my Litecoin shirt on. I'm repping Litecoin. I'm part of the Litecoin Foundation, for those of you who are new, the East Coast Foundation. So basically, Litecoin currently and is currently the world's 5th largest major cryptocurrency by value. It has leaped higher today following a steady rise over the last few days, pushing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the wider cryptocurrency market higher. So the Litecoin price, which to some was 85% down from its all-time high, has risen 17% over the last 24 hours. To a year-to-date high of $55, today. Litecoin began the year at just $30 per coin. I believe it went lower too. So, Litecoin rally, which has seen some 500 million added to its market capitalization over the last 24-hour period, comes with the crisis hit Venezuela, launches a government-sanctioned cryptocurrency remittance service allowing users to send Bitcoin and Litecoin into the country. People in Venezuela have been struggling against economic collapse and hyperinflation over the recent years, with the president Nicolas Maduro clinging onto power despite a U.S.-backed challenge from opposition leaders Juan Guaido, the international sanctions. The service is designed to guarantee financial inclusion along the social protections of the people of Venezuela through its warrants. So basically, today I also did a research paper on this, and I did discuss cryptocurrency and what's happening in Venezuela. Hopefully you guys are aware of this massive crisis that's going on. The people are getting slaughtered in the streets, blood everywhere under Maduro's law, and it's becoming crazy. He opened a website service that allows people to send in cryptocurrency as a way for him to help fund whatever's going on within his country. I did a lot of research too. I discovered that people actually do not like, I believe it's the Bolivar. They do not like that as a currency. They're actually mining Bitcoin and Litecoin. They have huge mining rigs set up that I've seen, and they're mining that. I believe Maduro has turned down a lot of U.S. care packages and that's causing a lot of outrage. So most people, if you notice, the volume in Venezuela for cryptocurrency Bitcoin has skyrocketed in price. So most people are doing it through that. That's where they're moving their money from. But the fact that he made this website, it's kind of failing, but he is accepting now cryptocurrency as a means of payment because it has a world value to it. You know, that price is a worldly price. So that is why it's being accepted. But it's pretty wild, you know, all in all. But otherwise, let's just move on to the technical analysis for today, and we'll wrap things up for you guys because I know it's going to be a kind of long episode. So, obviously, the title of the discussion: Litecoin booming, Venezuela. Prices are skyrocketing. You know, they're accepting Litecoin and Bitcoin payments, which is causing Ethereum as well as Litecoin, like I said, to skyrocket in price because of this news finally getting out and people are aware of it. You know, the more and more Venezuela is using crypto and Litecoin specifically, it's just skyrocketing the price. You know, what's interesting to note is that we do still have a downtrend. A resistance level up here. You can see this uptrend, and we're coming fairly freaking close to retesting that and pulling back down. So that's why I think we're kind of capped right now as to how high we're going to go with Litecoin. You know, we do have the support up here. We're hitting a resistance up here at 56, and we're kind of pulling back down now. We are extremely overbought on the 4-hour, which is another indication of this pullback that we need to see. So that is happening right now. And honestly, a pullback to $50 wouldn't be too bad to say. And I honestly think that's where it's going to go. Like I said, I bought in at around $44, 44 and change. And you can see we've shot up to around 55, 56. I actually sold off at around $54. So I made $10 per coin. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, when we retested this high-low MMA, that's when you should start dollar cost averaging. No, I did not put all of my Litecoin into here, but I did put around 15% of my holdings into it. And then that rose. So I did make some profit, and I'll figure out when to buy back in. Certainly not now. It is too overbought. Even for the daily, it's looking kind of weak right now due to the fact that you can see it is nearing overbought. The biggest takeaway that I wanted to show you guys was we've discussed this uptrend here. Ever since it started, we've been tracking it. You can see we had this uptrend, support. We broke bearish through that, found the channel, then broke out of it, channeled right back up, and you can see we used now this resistance, which used to be a support. We used the resistance, and we fell below it. And you can see what's happening right now is we've shot up back in price, and we're once again testing that same levels, which is causing some controversy and some issues. That's why I'm anticipating some sort of pullback, bringing us back at least to stay above $50 would be crucial, and I'd probably end up buying back into there. But I'm going to keep a close eye on Litecoin because I know a lot of you guys are doing so too. Checking out Bitcoin, very interesting. You know, we saw this sideways movement, a low volume, broke bearish, shot back up. We're just trading out sideways, guys, for the most part. We have a couple more weeks till the end of March, mid-March, before we see some sort of, you know, very, very, very strong retest. Reason being, for those of you who are new, is there is a massive downtrend, descending triangle forming on Bitcoin's daily. You can see right here what I'm referring to. You can see now that I'm zooming out. We've had it on since the end of 2017. You can see that it's just a massive, you know, downtrend. We broke bearish from it back in November, pulled all the way back down, and we're currently still under its, you know, spell. We're going to continue to battle this, and we're just going to, for the most part, trade sideways. I know the price is fluctuating quite a bit, but it, you know, in the long-term scheme of things, the $1,000 it's fluctuating by is really not much. It's kind of a petty amount. You can see just we're coming so freaking close to that 3,700, and if we break bullish from that, I think we've rock bottomed bear market, and we're finally trying to start to move back up. But that'll be the test right here. Not only does it have the downtrend to worry about, it's got its high-low middle moving averages. So it's going to be very interesting, guys. Lastly, at the top 3 blue chip cryptocurrencies, you can see that Ethereum has been trading out sideways too. I'm very, very, very interested in where Ethereum's going to go. I know it's following you know, Bitcoin's path, but we did bottom out at 123 like I did call a couple of days ago, and we are shooting back up. Tongue twisted once again with this congestion from its high-low middle moving averages. We're going to trade out sideways. Honestly, I think we could break bearish through that and once again retest 125, 124. Reason being is because most of the other coins are overbought at best. So those coins decide to pull back down. That's going to indicate Ethereum to pull back down as well. Lastly, to wrap up today's episode, Digibyte. it looks beautiful, guys. Not really much I have to say about this coin. You know, we tracked the double bottom here for those of you who are new. We blew bullish, shot all the way up, tested resistance of this symmetrical triangle, which has been on Digibyte for months now, almost a year, or I think over a year actually. And we finally broke into the support, which was huge for the coin, and we're currently trading out sideways. A major move once again is coming. It's the same ending point as Bitcoin is, so we're going to have to pay attention as to what this decides to do. The fact that it is so close and so tongue-tied with Bitcoin, when one of those coins decides to pump, the other one is going to follow, but that pretty much is around the end of March 20th to 26th. But we're going to have to find out. Otherwise, guys, that's going to sum up today's episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe.